Hello and welcome back to Lorfen Gaming Plays Neverwinter Nights 1 Enhanced Edition. I'm your host Lorfen. In this Neverwinter Nights 1 build video, we're building a pure strength Paladin. Yeah, we're going the other way for this class. As always, everyone like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more Neverwinter Night 1 builds like this. Do not forget to hit notification bell so be updated much more. Here are the pros and cons of this build. You're going to have high strength. That means you'll be able to break things open easier, including treasure chests, and have very high raw damage. You'll be able to use most of the weapons and armor. If you decide to get the exotic weapon feat, add that to your collection as well. You get to equip all the armor and shields in the entire game. So you could either go with, for instance, greater weapon focus, or even, like for example, a one-handed weapon. Another thing is you're going to have very good fortitude and will saves. That'll be very great. Also, your charisma modifier a little bit will add to those reflex saves. Your paladin abilities are going to be great as well too, to of course help with the high strength. Now, cons of this build as follows. Some of your paladin abilities require charisma. You're not going to have a higher charisma than 16 unless you buff yourself up with items and such. Your reflex save is going to be the weakest of the 3 saving throws, that is. Also, you're going to have to be lawful good, and it's going to be a very strict playthrough. So what I'm going to go ahead and do at this time is go over the races. Now, for gender, you can pick any, so let's go ahead and definitely review each and every race. Now, dwarfs, they're actually good for this. Just the -2 charisma will be a little bit of a bad thing. That's your secondary stat for the build. However, they have some nice stuff. Now, elves, this is really good. Just -2 constitution. That's the only thing. However, they have sleeplessness, which is very nice. Immune to sleep of all forms. Gnomes, they're not bad. Just a -2 strength is a real bad part. And their weapons are limited, so they can't use great swords, great axes, so on and so forth. And long swords, we treat it as a 2-handed weapon. And other weapons like that is the same due to their size. Same thing with the halflings, it's just they get more dexterous than, of course, I should say, strength. -2 strength, that's a bad part about that. And, of course, same weapon issue. Half-elves are good, there's no plus or minus in ability scores, and they also get some of the stuff of their elven side as well, too. Half-orcs are good, just the -2 charisma, that's the bad part, you have to make something up in that. This is the best race, no plus or minus ability scores, 1 extra feat, and 4 extra skill points. Go with dwarf, half orc, or definitely, if you want to be safe, the elven race and half elf race, and definitely human. So let's go ahead and get a portrait. Yeah, I'm using the one I made from the Bard's Tale Remaster Trilogy. Now for classes, you're playing a paladin. 1 to 40. Just remember, their alignment are strict. We're going to go over that at least. So let's do that. You must be lawful good. If you're not lawful good, what happens down the line is you're not be able to level up as a paladin. So you have to pick lawful and good options. Remember this, everyone. Now for ability score, it's going to be a little bit different than my other paladin one. So I'm putting strength at 14. We're going to start out with that. Dexterity 10. That's the same as the charisma one I did. Constitution 12. That's the same thing. A little bit less hit points than my other paladin builds I did as multi-class. Wisdom 14, so they can cast all magic spells, which is just 4 levels, which is good enough. Intelligence 10, we'll leave it at that, and Charisma 16, we'll leave it at that for some bonuses and paladin abilities and such. So here we go, Strength 14, we'll focus on that 100%, Dex 10, also Intelligence 10, Constitution 12, Wisdom 14, and Charisma 16. Let's get to the skills. Now for skills, there's 3, just like the other build. So first of all, Discipline Heal, that is a must. Now, the third one, if you don't like any talking skills, either go for Tumble or Spellcraft. But if you want the talking skills, then Persuasion is the way to go. So this way you can persuade yourself into some nice rewards or options to get out of combat or other goodies. So that's about it there. Now, for feats, there's 2. If you're one race that's not human, in other words, pick the weapon-focused greatsword. That's what you want. Now, if you're human, definitely pick the other one I'm about to pick. So weapon focused great swords like this. You have +1 attack bows with the weapon of your choice. If you don't like great swords, you pick longsword or something else like that down the line. Power attack. This is a gateway to many things, many feats you're going to see. But anyways, you get +5 on the damage, -5 on the attack rolls. Also, it's a gateway to cleave, great cleave, which will lead to overwhelming critical hits and devastating critical hits. Also, gateway to divine might will get later on during this build as well too. Get that as well. Now you're going to start off a little bit slow until you get some more strength, more paladin levels, more paladin feats, and then once that happens, you're going to wreck everything in sight. So I'm just going to make her hair all black just like the portrait. Other than that, though, just remember, keep your alignment on lawful and good, and you're set. Also, you're wearing heavy armor, so that's a good thing for you as well, too. So we're done with character creation. I'll see you, everyone, at the next part of the build video, which is, you guessed it, leveling up. It is now time to level up. We're going to go ahead and level up from 2 to 20, the normal levels. So let's pick Paladin. This is going to be very easy build. It's one class. That's why it's a pure build. Discipline, heal, and your talking skill. If not, your other optional ones. And we got 2 we get. So I'm going to go over some of them. Aurora Courage gives you immunity to fear. That's great against foes that likes to fear a lot. Divine Grace, in other words, your charisma bonuses, your modifier will be added to your saving throws. Divine Health, you're immune to diseases as well. Lay on Hands, this will heal you damage equal to the character class level multiplied by their charisma modifier. Same thing as damage against the undead. Now another thing is Smite Evil. This will give you we call your charisma modifier applied to attack rolls, and the class level to damage is delivered as well too. Now for now it's used for once a day. We'll change that. Even though this is a strength build, I like to have a little bit more options. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up. When you level up, I always hotbar some stuff like this. So now we're level up to 3. So every 3 levels for a paladin until level 21, you get feat. That's how paladins work, by the way. So we're going to put the 3 skills there, and there you go. Now we get some feats. I'm going to go ahead and this time do things a little different here. Now remove disease. This will cure disease on a character or party member. Turn undead. This will turn undead a certain amount either away from you or destroy them from time to time. A little bit downgraded from the cleric version. Cleave, so when you kill one foe, next attack you hit, kill or not, that's it there. There's a gateway to many things, including great cleave, overwhelming critical hits, and devastating critical hits. So let's go ahead and hotbar that. And yeah, by the way, turn undead adds a little bit weaker to the fact it's always 3 levels down versus a cleric's, which is very powerful stuff. Just remember that, folks. So let's go ahead and make sure I do this right. Okay, I think I did that. Oh, I put it in the wrong spot. Oops. Yeah, always check everything. So I'm going to move this over. And that's it. Oh, yeah, I forgot to do his turn on it. Oh, well. Now we're level 4. Every level of 4, you get ability score. So we're going to put it all in the strength. Everything in the strength. So this part for skills, discipline, heal, and your talking skills are your optional 1. Sorry, no feats. So let's level up again as a paladin. Pick the 3 skills like I'm picking. Unless you don't like persuade. Some people don't. We get summon mount. That is good for Wyvern Crown of Cromir. That's the only expansion that actually uses that to a degree. So we'll level up once more. There you go. And now we'll go ahead and get a feat. We're going to do is Great Cleave. So here's what Great Cleave is. So Great Cleave is when you kill a foe and then you kill another foe. You keep on going until A, you miss, B, you don't kill them, or C, there's no more foes around you. Very powerful stuff. Great against yard trash foes. Very weak foes. They buzz you in 10s or 20s. So level up again. There you go. Let's do that. And that's about it for the skills. Sorry, no feats. You already witnessed that. So we'll get level 8. Every level 4, you get ability score. Put that in the strength. So we have 16 strength now. Matching with our charisma. And that's going to go much more higher. You'll see. Now we'll level up once more. Every level 3, you get a feat as a paladin until, of course, you get into epics. That changes. So we'll get the skills like I'm getting. So go there. And now there's some options. We could do A, Divine Might, which will give use your turn undead attempt to add your charisma bonus to all your weapon damage. In other words, it'll be divine damage if you want to go that route. But I prefer doing another route since this is a strength build. I'm going to focus on weapon feats first. So what we're going to do is instead improve critical. So what's improved critical? So this does is normally when you do a critical hit, like for example, Great Sword, 19-20 has to roll. This will drop the roll range. So if you roll 17 to 20, then you get a critical hit. It stacks with keen and other certain feats like that. So you definitely want to keen your weapons up. Just trust me with this feat. We'll level up once again, level 10 now, and just the skills I pick, and that's it. Paladin once more, level 11, just the 3 skills, discipline, heal, and your talking skill / your optional 1, even if it's your cross class one. So let's do Paladin one more time. Every level's a 4. We're going to put points into strength. And now this is also levels of 3. We get a feat coming up soon. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Divine Might. So like I said before, this will add your Charisma bonus to all your weapon damage. That will be Divine Damage. You'll see. Just look at the left side of the screen when I definitely go for that. Yeah, let me get rid of this. I did a big old oopsie on my part. Let's go do that. And then I'm going to go ahead and cast that. And there you go. See, +3 Divine Damage since our Charisma modifier is 3. Good idea to get cloaks, like for instance, Nymph's Cloak that usually get boosted up your Charisma. Focus on strength though. I'll go into greater detail on the gear section. And let me get rid of this and put Turn Undead. Yeah, good idea to have that heart bar too, because once in a while you'll face some weak undead and you'll wreck them. Not like a cleric, but still, it's a little bit good enough. Level up once again. Just pick the skills like I am. Sorry, no feats. Let's go ahead and get to 14. Do it one more time. Discipline, heal, and your third skill. Alright, so let's go ahead and level up to 15. So every level is 3. Get a feat once again for a paladin. So let's go discipline, heal. Me, I like the talking skill, especially in the original campaign and the other expansions and DLCs. Blind Fight. So if the other races catch up to this point, you're going to lose Blind Fight until much later. So blind fights like this, though, invisible creatures will not have advantage against you. You get another shot at them as well, too. This is a great feat. You should take it now. Let's go level up the Paladin again. 16. Every level's a 4. Put your points into strength. And then we'll do our skills. Sorry, no feats after that. Again, every level's 3 is that. So let's level up our Paladin some more. We're getting close to the end of the normal levels. So discipline, heal, let's do that. Persuade, and that's it. So let's go ahead and do it one more time on the normal leveling. Yeah, see our saving throws are very good. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's put that there, and let's see here. Now we're going to go ahead and do his extra smiting. Instead of 1 smite per day you do, now you do 3. That's another tool in the tool chest. That's why I want to pick that much later than it should be. And that's about it. So let's hit the OK button and level on up. So let's go ahead and pick again. Paladin class, level 19. The 3 skills, that should do it. Now we're going to go ahead and level to 20. Every level to 4, get ability score. So this is last of the normal level. So let's pick strength. Then our 3 skills. And then that should definitely do it. So let's go ahead and hit those and finish this level on up. It's now time to go in the epic levels. So 21 to 40, we're going to go ahead and do it all. So we're at level 21. We get ourselves a feat and an introduction to epic paladin. So we get some exclusive paladin feats. So every few levels or so, we'll be able to do that. So what we're going to go ahead and do is epic weapon focus. So let's talk about that. So weapon focus +1 on your attack rolls. Instead, now you get +2 on all attack rolls of your chosen weapon. So make sure you have any of your chosen weapons to get this ASAP right away. I did it for both setups, but things will definitely be different than the Charisma Paladin down the line, as you'll see. So we'll level up our Paladin again, get the skills like I'm getting, and that's about it for feats. So let's level up again with the Paladin class, and there you go. Let's go ahead and select the skills, the 3 I call it now. Now here's the exclusive Paladin only feats. We're going to do Epic Proudness. We get +1 bonus to all our attack rolls. So you see those 4, they'll be up there by +1. Then, of course, the leveling up you did get. See, there you go. Now we'll level up the Paladin once more. So let's go ahead and do it. So let's go ahead and pick Strength. So we're at 20 Strength. We're about 6 Strength points away to get 2 feats we need. There you go. So let's go ahead and add Strength. So let's go ahead and get Greater Strength. I'm going to go down the list. Where is it at? So anyways, Greater Strength is like this. You get 1 strength point when you pick a feat like this. This is up to 10 times. We're going to do it quite a bit. So this way we get 28 buff strength. So we'll use some of the feats to get to where we need to go for the other feats a lot quicker. So let's level up a Paladin one more time, or actually some more, at 25. We'll hit the skills there, and no feats. Now at level 26. And there you go. Also, we got 21 strength from leveling up at 24. So we got 1 from the level up and 1 from the feats. Now we're going to go ahead and at the exclusive feats, we'll pick Epic Toughness, so we get 20 hit points. Now, last time, eventually, we did get was Greater Smiting on the Charisma build, but this time we're not going to have that option. We have some other nice options as well. So let's level up the Paladin once more at 27. And there you go. Let's go Discipline, Heal, and Persuade. Now, what we're going ahead and do is, let's see, where is it at? Greater Strength. So another point in Strength will be very helpful. So let's go ahead and hit the OK button. And there you go. We have 22 Strength unbuffed. So let's get to 28. So every level's 4, get ability score. We'll put another point in the Strength, Discipline, Heal, and your talking skill or your cross-class one you want to pick or so. There you go. So now we get to 29. Sorry, no feats at 28. So at level 29, let's go ahead and pick our skills. Hit the OK button. And now what we'll do is overwhelming critical hits. So overwhelming critical hits is like this. Long as you do a critical hit against a certain foe that's not immune to critical hits, you get, it depends on your multipliers. Your multipliers times 3 add 2d6 damage. Or so everyone else under that is 1d6 extra damage, which is good. So level up once more as a Paladin at 30. So we're getting close to the halfway point, of course, getting the levels done for the epic levels. So let's level up once more. So what we're going to go ahead and do is add more points in the strength. Now we have 24 strength. So one more strength point, we should get devastating critical hits. So let's level up once more at level 31. Things are looking up, everyone. I will tell you that. Yeah, I was going through my paper. I've written all this down. And let's level up Discipline, Heal, and Persuade. And sorry, no feats. So let's get to level 32. Another level 4. Now for the 30s, we got 3 of them. So we're about to get to 25. There you go. Strength 25. Put your points in the 3 skills. So let's go ahead and get to the next feat, which is Devastating Critical Hits with our chosen weapon. So with our chosen weapon, now it could do is attack a foe that's not immune to critical hits. If they don't make a Fortitude save, they die instantly on the spot. Of course, this is not effective with foes immune to critical hits, but this is great against foes not immune to critical hits, especially spellcasters who has weak Fortitude saves. They die in one shot, no matter what, when you do a critical hit. It's like chopping off their heads or so. Now level up again with the Paladin, so let's go do is Discipline, Heal, and of course Persuade. Yeah, no animation for the head chopping off. So let's go ahead and get one more point in the strength, which is great strength. So there you go. +1 in strength. So this should even things up from here on out when we level up. See, 26 strength. So when we get to 36 and 40, we should have 28 strength unbuffed. 34, Discipline, Heal, and your third skill. There you go. Yeah, Discipline, Heal is a must, by the way. Heal's broken in Neverwinter Nights 1. And Discipline is really broken for us fighting classes. Now, since we're stuck with those feats, Paladin exclusive, we're going to get more hit points. So this build's going to have a lot more hit points than the Charisma one. So we'll level up to 36. Again, every level's a 4. I should say ability score. Let's put a point in the strength. Now, what we're going to do is Discipline, Heal, and then, of course, Persuade or your other skill. Now, we get a feat. Now, I'm going to pick Toughness for a little bit more extra hit points. If you want to, you can put Blind Fighting instead or Blind Fight. That's the way to go. So Toughness is you get 1 hit point. Retroactive, you take it at 20, you get 20 free hit points. That's what the feat is. Now for this level, pick the skills like I am, and that's about it. So let's go to level 38. Let's pick Paladin. I'm going to go ahead and select the skills, which is Discipline, Heal, and of course the Persuade. Again, you don't like Persuade, then pick, I should say, Spellcraft or Tumble. We'll do Epic Toughness, more hit points. We'll get 20 more. We can take this up to 10 times, by the way. Now we'll get to level 39, last of the feats to get. So what you could do is Knockdown, which knocks down a foe about your size or so. When they're knocked down, your party members could do Sneak Attack such. If you're catching up, then I would say it's either Toughness or instead you keep Knockdown, up to you on that. We're at level 40, last level, so put a point in the strength. Last time, put your skills there. Discipline, Heal, and your third skill. And that's about it from 2 to 40. Next up is Gear Advice and more. For this portion of the build, we're going to go over Gear Advice and much more. For your ability scores, focus on Strength and Charisma. After that, you could go for Dexterity, Constitution, or Wisdom, up to you on the last 3 on whatever order after Charisma. Make sure you get immunities. That's very important. Definitely, if you want to, if you're putting points in the Tumble, get more points in that, and Spellcraft as well, too. More points in Discipline doesn't hurt at all as well. Also, keen up your weapons, very important. Also, try to get some enchantment on your weapons as much as possible. Now, another thing I want to probably say is for resistance, if you can get blunt, slashing, and piercing, that's fine. And or elemental damage, which is great as well, too. Another thing is definitely just remember to stock up on potions to help you out greatly. Your paladin spells could be really helpful as well, too. That's about it for this portion of the build video. Now let's go ahead and do the combat demonstration. For this portion of the video, we're going to go ahead and demonstrate combat against foes who are not immune to critical hits and or sneak attacks. So, as always, buff yourself up or have other party members to do that for you. You just got to ask them on that part. So let's go ahead and go against the Drow, since they're, of course, not immune to critical hits unless noted otherwise. So I'm going to go ahead and smite evil just to start things off. A little extra damage helps. And I'm going to do a lot more damage. There you go. One down with ease. Another one will be down just by regular attack. And see, there you go. Now, the burning question I'm going to go ahead and ask next is this. What about foes immune to critical hits? Like, for example, devils, demons, constructs, evil undead. Well, you'll see. Now, undead, you have an advantage, though, because of lay on hands as well. But anything else, as long as they're evil, yes, smite evil is the way to go. Otherwise, you got to rely on raw damage. Also buff them as well. So we're going to smite evil against the Lich. And we'll almost take it out. There you go. One, two more hit. There you go. It's dead. Now we're going to go ahead and do lay on hands as a weapon. Less than the charisma build, but that is good enough. Here's my final advice. You're going to start off slow, but as you get more strength, more feats, including your weapon types, you're going to do a lot more damage, a lot more raw damage, which are paladin spells and other factors. You'll really be up there. You're going to be a beast in combat when you get the devastating critical hits. Foes that are not immune to critical hits will die with ease. You'll be a beast of a paladin with this strength type of character build. Well, everyone, this is it for my Neverwinter Nights 1 Pure Strength Paladin build video. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Thanks for watching and have a great day or night. Do please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition content like this. If you like what you see, then pick my suggestion on the upper left hand corner or YouTube's suggestion on the bottom left hand corner. Have a great day or night and do enjoy the killings.